they inflict punishment to the police, right, for misdeeds. Is that correct?
No. All complaints must be referred to the chief of police for investigation.
Okay.
So if it's a complaint about a police officer,
Yeah.
it goes to the chief for investigation and the chief for a decision. And the chief for a decision.
So what
Now,
is the
hold on
purpose of for the existence of the commission? I don't understand the purpose of your existence.
So let's go back. So if your complaint is a complaint as to the services or policies of the police service, it still gets referred to the chief for investigation. Now the commission also has a number of roles to play, some specific roles to play in the complaint process against police officers that include if the chief of police needs an extension with respect to completing an investigation,
Yes.
he comes to the commission to seek that extension. If there's a suspension without pay, for example, that has to be confirmed by the commission. So the Police Act sets out the responsibilities of the commission.
Okay, because here is another printout from your website, and it says, at the core of the Edmonton Police Commission is a set of beliefs and guiding principles. These principles are, and the number one principle is accountability. So do you hold the police service accountable for their actions, or do you not?
What I have had a chance to do is confirm that you made a complaint.
Okay.
That has been referred to the chief for investigation. It's early. You need to wait for the chief's decision to see what the outcome of that investigation is going to be.
Here's a letter. Here's a letter from my lawyer to the chief, dated November 20th, in which he says, I do not see the mention of Sergeant Goodkey. So this was already mentioned to the chief of police on November 20th, 2012. So you can see that the cover-up has been mentioned to the chief of police. Here's the summary of the files. You're a lawyer, you can see this. I mean, if I can see this, I'm not very bright. If I can see there's a cover-up here, any monkey with half a brain can see it. So I don't understand why the chief of police can't see it in a year. So, but I'm just saying, if you're telling me that you're holding the police service accountable, how are you holding them accountable? The chief of police, who is the boss of the mafia, is investigating his own underlings, which is absurd in and of itself.
We're going in circles about the complaint. I've told you what you need to do to
Okay.
bring your complaint. You've told me that you won't. I don't know how we can resolve that.
You can resolve it by doing your job, by investigating wrongdoing by the police, by the Edmonton Police Service, which you say that is your job to do, to hold them accountable. That's what you say on your website. You say this to people. Why do you lie to people? Why do you lie to people and tell them that you hold the police service accountable when clearly you do not? Because look.
No, I'm going to interrupt you. I've given you my time this morning. I've met with you. We're not being constructive in our conversation. I hear that you're frustrated. I've indicated what you need to do to bring a complaint against the chief. I've advised you that your complaint is ongoing with respect to the actions of the police officers. I'm going to wrap us up.
Yes. I didn't expect very much from this meeting, so, you know, I'm just getting content. Because basically what I'm doing...
I'm quite aware that you're getting content here, so...
Yes, and because what I'm doing is basically making fun of the entire structure, because it's all absurd.
But you know, there are plenty of people who don't agree that the police should investigate themselves. And I mean, I know that's not a satisfactory answer to you, but I can tell you, you're not the first person who said that. There's a number of people who agree with that position, and until the way the Police Act is now is the way that everybody works in, And if the Police Act's amended at some point, but the only way to get legislation amended is through advocating with government.